Hello, everybody. Mobius1 here, bringing you my reaction to Episode 3 of Star Wars: The Book of Boba Fett on Disney+. As I've been doing with the previous 2 episodes of this series, I don't plan on doing edited versions of this. It just takes way too much time, and I've got other things that I want to be doing right now. So instead of editing them down and posting chopped up episode clips like I did in The Mandalorian, these are just going to be full reactions, so you will need your own version of the episode on a separate web browser or a separate monitor or something to watch along with me. That being said, it's been interesting so far. It's definitely slow right now, but I appreciate that. I think it's developing characters and the world that we're going to be, experiencing. And we met some interesting characters for sure. We met I can't pronounce his name, Black Cranston or something like that in the last episode, the Wookiee, which one of my friends texted me to remind me that I most likely have previously seen this character from the Star Wars Outer Rim board game. He's a bounty target from that game, which I've played several times, and that is most likely where I recognized him from. It's really weird. And again, I know that this character is from the Dr. Aphra and the Darth Vader comic books. So it's cool to see, Disney pulling characters from other sources to include in more mainstream media like this. I don't know who else we might see like this. I could take guesses. It would be really cool to see. It won't be in this series, but Prince Zizor from Shadows of the Empire. And I know I'm saying that name wrong, but that's how I've always said it since I was a kid. But yeah, or Dash Rendar. Those would be really cool characters to see made real at some point. But yeah, I know I'm still a little late to these, so maybe you guys have already seen this. I haven't seen it yet. I know nothing about this episode. We're gonna jump right in. I'm starting at 0 seconds. This episode's about 38 minutes long, so we'll see how it goes. And I do want to always remind you guys that I do have a Patreon with options as low as $1 a month. Gets you early access to my weekly series. I wish this was included in that, but I'm literally putting these on YouTube as quickly as I can. But it will get you a week early access to what I have going on right now, which is Star Wars Bounty Hunter and Halo Infinite, and then whatever I end up doing in the future as well. So if you want to show your support to the channel, give that a check out. Even if you don't want to do that, at least leave a like and a comment. It helps me know that you guys appreciate the content and makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. So 0 seconds, Disney Plus. Here we go. Starting in 3, 2, 1, play. I knew this was a bluff. There's no way they could have a Rancor this early. So this is interesting. Because he said he was sent by the mayor, but the mayor sent that the other girl sent him. See? And she said that the Hutts sent him. I love that look that he gives him, too. So, do we think that they're going to try and assassinate him? Or, I don't know, they said sleep lightly, which makes me think that they are going to try and, send someone in at night all like a ninja. But I don't see that Wookiee being very stealthy. So, I mean, the Wookiee seems more like someone who would engage in open combat. So I don't know. Plus, why would they hire the Night Wind? This is very interesting. Oh, it's a Bomar monk. It's the best look we've ever gotten at one of these things. Okay. Mm, interesting. Oh, it could be that Twi'lek chick. Dude, they need more bodyguards. Like, this Jabba's palace is huge. Well, I guess Fett's palace now is huge. You can't defend it with two Gamorreans. He reminds me of the guy from Office Space. Quest time. Quest accepted. Dude, how would you feel if you were just like a street urchin and all of a sudden Boba Fett just walks past you in the middle of the night? You probably wouldn't even think it was him. Those are cool looking swoops. Oh, damn. There you go. So that's cool. She's got a cyborg arm. He's got a cyborg eye. I'm trying to see what the rest of them have. And who else wants to guess that he's gonna go to the mayor, to the Twi'lek chick, the streets of Mos Espa, and hire obviously Fett just earned himself a grudge with this dude. So you know he's gonna play a role in the future somehow. Are we getting another flashback? Oh, here we go, back to Camino. I mean, it makes sense that him laying in that back of the tank would remind him of the clone vats. I'm pretty sure I said this before. Bantha. Is he leaving? Yeah. His chanting's pretty dope. So the question is, where did he go first? So he's in Isley. Let's see how many Easter eggs they crammed into this. We saw that in Mando. Oh, there's the girl from Mando. Oh. They're paying someone else. Mm-hmm. pretty sure he just laid out. Oh, he wants them to. Yep. He wants them to eliminate him. I wonder how. I wonder where the Pikes were first established. Were they like a Clone Wars thing? I'm trying to remember how far back they go. Because I don't think the Pike Syndicate existed pre-Disney, but maybe I'm wrong. There's no way they're all dead. What? What? From who? Anakin 2.0. They're animals. And they were slaughtered like animals. Oh, he's gonna find the kid's corpse and it's gonna send him into a rage. Oh, shit. No, don't put your own in there. The music was really pretty. Oh, shit. I don't know. Oh, shit. I still see them teaming up, though. Vibronuclear. Nice. Where are the Gamorreans? Did this guy kill him already? Oof. I'm pretty sure that's against some sort of Wookiee code. There we go. A little late. Oh. Dude is a literal beast. Get some bacon for the road. Oh, damn. Step on it. Nice. Okay. There it is. This is true. um, famous Mon Calamari once said, "It's a trap." Oh, there it is. There it is. Is it Danny Trejo? Machete. Were they paid off by someone else? Black Sun. Does Black Sun still exist? Oh. Is it the... Oh, yeah, they're teaming up. For sure. But, okay, so they didn't say what syndicate laid claim to Tatooine already. Is it the Nightwind? Maybe not. I mean, how do you even get it in there, though? And who's going to take the blindfold off of it? My man. Wow. Nice. That's true. I was going to ask if they were going to name it. Dude, this is going to be. This has just got so much more interesting. Oh, shucks. I don't. That could be taken in several different ways. That could either be endearing or threatening. These are the weirdest looking little speeders, though. My boy! Yeah. Oh, I have a feeling this dude's gonna be the first one that Rancor gets to eat. This dude's face just kills me. Hey, mouse droids, mice droids, mouse droids. This is very similar to the speeder that Han Solo used in the beginning of Solo. I don't know if no, it's not exactly the same, but it's pretty close. This is slightly goofy in an entertaining way. There you go. Okay, robot leg and welding tool slash fusion cutter. Come on. This is like the Star Wars equivalent of the two guys carrying a pane of glass. Oh, man. Oh. Are those Meluron fruits? Fruit? Oh, total. They have to be. Huh. That is a cool looking transport. It's like a upgraded GR75, a heavily upgraded GR75. It actually looks like that's got to be made by uh the Corellian engineering, because it actually looks like the Millennium Falcon to a degree. It even has the same landing like ramps. Is that it? All right, episode 3. All right, so that was episode 3 of the Book of Boba Fett. Gotta say, this is probably my favorite episode yet. Had a lot of good action. It had its slow moments too. It had that emotional moment with the Tuskens being slaughtered, which I made jokes about. But I mean, honestly, as far as emotional moments go in Star Wars, that was pretty good. Yeah, let's take it back to the beginning and do a little bit of breakdown. So the droid giving them a briefing in the palace said that after the death of Bib Fortuna, Mos Espa was essentially divided into 3 districts, I guess, or 3 clans that are in control of different territories. So they have the Trandoshans, which is one, which makes sense because I made a comment, I think, in the last episode about how many Trandoshans we were seeing. So that's good to know that there's a reason behind that. They said the Aqualish, which we haven't seen much. I don't know if we've seen any of them yet since this started, but I do remember scenes from the trailer for Book of Boba Fett of him sitting at a table with the Trandoshan and Aqualish, and I think Klatooinian was the 3rd species that owned the other territory. So I imagine that's probably going to be a scene in episode 4, with him probably trying to rally these 3 other gangs to fight for him against the Pike Syndicate, because if the Pike Syndicate shows up, they're going to be kicking out these other 3 gangs. So really the best chance that they have is forming an alliance together and, coming together to fight a common enemy. I'm actually really proud, or impressed, I should say, that I made the comment about how there's no way you could defend Jabba's palace with 2 Gamorrean guards. And in this very episode, we have Boba Fett hiring a swoop gang, essentially, to help defend and help fight for him. It is interesting. We haven't seen a whole lot of cybernetics in the Star Wars, movies or any of the live action stuff. I mean, obviously, Luke gets his robotic hand. Darth Vader is mostly machine. I'm sure there's a couple other examples. We got like Lobot with the head thingy. But cybernetics have always been a much larger part of Star Wars games, and even the animated series like Clone Wars and Rebels, I think, delved into the cybernetics a little bit more. So this was really neat, seeing like a biker gang with like a techie slicer cybernetic twist to it. Even if their actual swoops looked a little ridiculous, it was still a nice addition, and it was cool seeing them fight the Wookiee, who, again, the name, I'm never going to be able to pronounce it. I'm just calling him BK. Yeah, so he was captured. They were going to return him to the twins, but then the twins told him to just sell him to the gladiator pits, so they let him go. And it's interesting that he made the comment, as a former bounty hunter, don't do business with slimy people or whatever he said. So, yeah, it is confirmed that he was a bounty hunter who, like I mentioned in the last episode, has a history with Boba Fett. I'm surprised they didn't mention it or say anything about it in this one. So I won't rule out him coming back in the future. I don't know. The way they let him go and the way he ran off makes me feel like I would not be surprised if we don't see him again. I don't know. The way he took off running, I don't think he's like hanging out waiting for the opportunity to help Boba Fett out in the future. You know what I mean? Like, he looks like he ran off to go chase after bounties again. So unless in the future, like, there's some, I don't know. I mean, they could write him back in somehow. There could be a bounty that he's after hiding on Tatooine somewhere so that he comes back to Tatooine to hunt the bounty. I just don't see that happening anytime soon. So maybe that's like a season finale thing or a season 2 thing where he just shows up and he helps out. Again, this is Dave Filoni writing this, so anything's possible. Dave Filoni loves his callbacks, his setups and callbacks. So any little thing that's happening in these early episodes could have major, major ramifications later on. Either, like, doesn't even have to be this series. Let's remember that Boba Fett showed up in The Mandalorian with the gaffy stick, and here we see him in this show, how he obtains that gaffy stick. So Dave Filoni is the master of setups and callbacks. So I'm not, I don't know. My bet is that he's going to make a return at some point. I have no idea when. It could be like 3 years from now. Same thing with the moisture farm dude, or the water cellar dude. The fact that he was charging so much and then Fett forced him to cut his prices and basically paid him less than half of what he was asking for. The look that he shot Fett at the end as he drove away. Not surprised if he shows up or has something to do in the future with like a revenge plot or something. So I looked up the Pike Syndicate, and their first appearance was from an episode of the Clone Wars in 2013. So they have been around for quite a while, but we've definitely been seeing and hearing more about them since Disney took over. They've been in, they were in Solo. Were they? I think they were in Mandalorian, and obviously they're in this pretty predominantly. I think this might be the first time we've seen them without their mask on. So interesting to learn more about them. I was going to make a comment in the middle of the review, when they were sitting around the table eating food, that this feels almost like a Star Wars, mob series, like The Sopranos, or I don't want to say like Breaking Bad, or it's not even like, The Godfather yet. But it almost has those same sort of vibes where, like, it's a crime family and they've got rival crime families that they're in territory disputes with. It's literally what this is. It's not like that. That's what this is. This is a Star Wars crime family drama, and I'm in for it. Like, I've said that in the past. It would be really cool to see different genres of media existing in the Star Wars universe, whether that's comedies, like can you imagine like a Star Wars rom-com, not on the level of Attack of the Clones, but like a legitimate one. But like Star Wars, yes, it's got wars in the title, but there's so much you can do in the Star Wars universe, like just in the universe that Lucas has created. It doesn't have to be action all the time. I think like Solo was probably as close as we would get to a heist movie, but I would love to see like a legitimate, like Ocean's 11 style heist movie set in the Star Wars universe. That would be awesome. Or like a Prison Break, or, something. Give me variety, I'm really glad that we're going to be getting Rogue Squadron here in the next like 2 or 3 years, which will be like a Star Wars Top Gun, hopefully, if that's what they're going for. Which is again a new genre in Star Wars. We've had, obviously the films have plenty of space fighting and starfighter combat and stuff, but I have a feeling that like Rogue Squadron is going to be a very different style movie for Star Wars than what we're used to, and I like that kind of stuff. So this might not be getting the best, highest reviews from critics. I've read a lot of thumbnails on YouTube and article headlines that are like, Mandalorian, it's good, or not Mandalorian, sorry, Book of Boba Fett, it's good, not great. It's just the beginning. We're only 3 episodes in here. I mean, it's pretty damn great so far to me, but maybe that's just because I'm a huge Star Wars nerd. I don't know. My boy Danny Trejo coming in as the Rancor Tamer, totally unexpected. But I mean, we got Bill Burr in The Mandalorian. Who knows who's going to show up? I think it's freaking amazing. I think the fact that I've been saying the past 2 episodes, like, yeah, there's no way they have a Rancor. They're too small. This is too early. And then sure enough, the Hutts just offer him a Rancor literally on like a platter. And Danny Trejo is the one there bringing him in as the Tamer. Amazing. I'm not too sure that he's on his side yet. I mean, I could be totally misreading the hints, because he said the first human the Rancor sees he imprints on. So he had Fett stand there. He could be lying. Maybe the first human a Rancor sees, like, the Rancor has to kill or something like that. We have no idea. This is totally new territory. He wasn't lying about the Night Sisters riding them, though, and that's the only thing that has me like, maybe I'm misreading this, because, like, I'm totally getting the vibe that this Rancor and Danny Trejo were sent here by the Hutts. He was a gift from the Hutts as a way to get Fett when he's least expecting it, or at least get him from the inside, right? Because obviously sending the Wookiee didn't work, so they were like, okay, how are we going to do this? I have an idea. Let's, Trojan horse him, basically. It's basically what the Rancor is, a Trojan Rancor. We're going to get him on the inside, and we'll attack when they're least expecting it. So I'm getting that vibe. but at the same time, he wasn't lying about the Night Sisters riding Rancors. That's been a thing in Star Wars lore forever. And yeah, I don't know. I'm excited about that because that could go either way, and either way is going to be awesome. Either we're going to get Boba Fett duking it out with a Rancor, or we're going to get Boba Fett riding a Rancor. So I'm down. Like, sign me up one way or the other. It's a win-win for me. The speeder chase at the end was a little janky. The CGI of like the speeders doing ramps and like weird riding on their sides and stuff, it wasn't that great. So it was a little unnecessary. I think it went on a little bit too long. I did not expect to laugh as hard as I did at them busting through the painting of the hut. Ridiculous, but ridiculous in a good way. But yeah, now we've got a prisoner, and again, another prisoner. This time it's not a Wookiee, it's that Twi'lek dude. They didn't actually show us what happened to him. I imagine that they captured him and are holding him somewhere. I wouldn't imagine them just letting him go after that escape or that chase. But who knows? I guess we'll find out in the next episode. That's going to be it for now. Yeah, if you enjoyed this, leave a comment and a like. Let me know what you guys think. What was your favorite part of this episode? And what are you looking forward to most? I think the Rancor, whatever is going to happen with that Rancor, is going to be very, very interesting. But yep, that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed my little reaction and recap of this at the end. Here's looking forward to the next one. Mobius1 here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.